I'm being very distracted right now by these beautiful butterflies. I've been saying I thought it was coming. They were coming just in the morning, and now here I am. It's like 7 o'clock at night, and they're just kind of fluttering around right now too. It's so cute. So I'm learning that some of these videos that I'm making, like I made the big series about all the bank fraud that I was committing. I'm gonna get you. Back in the banking mess, financial crisis, 07, 08, 09. But I was doing my crimes before that for the bank fraud lords, Chase, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch. I don't want to leave anybody out, Wells Fargo. I mean, Washington Mutual, IndyMac, Countrywide. I can't leave anybody out. I sincerely apologize if I forget, your crimes, the white collar stuff. But I made that series about all the different ways we did things, and then okay, so it didn't become big, get a whole lot of attention until years later when all of a sudden you got the robo signing, all the fraudulent foreclosures, and of course the annuity fraud and asset-backed securities that were falling apart, RMBSs, residential mortgage-backed securities, and of course commercial mortgage-backed securities, and people losing their money, stock market, and it's just falling apart at Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae. So I'm learning that these videos that I make exposing these companies. Today we're going to expose. Now I'm big into water. I drink a lot of water, and I'm properly hydrated today. I've done close to a gallon. I really watch this stuff. So Enagic, Enagic, Enagic. It's a scam. It's not as bad as cannabis scam. Kangen is another word that they use for it. I don't know what the different. What does it do with that? Whatever. So they have these water filtration systems, and I've trust me. I mean, in Olmsted Township, I've had the Rain Soft, which I got it really cheap. I found it on Craigslist. Okay, you can find these things on Craigslist sometimes really cheap, and they have some plumber cut it out and put it in for you. These bugs aren't as bad, probably because what am I eating? That's where I think it's from, as they have been in the past. So I was approached multiple times by people, and I've even told the newer person, hey, yeah, I've already talked to somebody about this. They wanted me to sell it. I love multi-level marketing. MLM. It's awesome because you're on your own. You dictate everything. You make your own hours. You don't talk to HR about wanting to go to Miami. I know. Maybe you want to go to Siesta Key. Nothing like Miami Beach. Or Anna Maria Island. These are things that I've been doing, alright? Maybe you want to go to... It's a beautiful bird. Wow. Mid-size. Not a big one. Not a little one. Maybe you want to go to Texas or Chicago or New York City. Wherever you want to go on vacation. HR. I don't ask for HR. You're doing your own thing, and your whole life. It's like my life. It is what it is. I write the books. I've got products that I promote, which is one of the the water. I like Alini. Okay, Allini. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this to pub another company. Let's not even get into that. I talked about it. It's on my website, my Facebook. So I said what I've said about it. I really inspect these things. So Rain Soft, it is what it is. You're basically getting a water softener. It's not bad, but it's expensive. It's very expensive. So that's why I've used in Olmsted Township, Ohio. And I've used, and my friends, in other places they've used that. But Enagic, the thing about this thing is that, so the Rain Soft, I felt it's like you're showering in the rain. You could get a filter for the shower head at Whole Foods or even Home Depot. I don't think Walmart sells them for like $30, and you're fine. You think you're putting a water filter on your faucet, and then you're just drinking clean water? No, you need it because you're showering. Your body, your skin's the biggest organ in your body, so you're absorbing all that stuff. Okay, so let's go back. Enagic. Your body will not recognize that stuff because it's made in an electrical way. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've used it. My big test on it, I don't talk about peeing, and I think I just saw something piss. I'm not kidding you. That's so cool. I don't know what that is. It seems like something is just pissing off of the branch above me, just as I'm talking about peeing. Okay, so the way I know that water is good for my body is I don't pee it out. Like I'll go like 12 to 15 times in a day if the water's not good for me. Out of the tap, that toxic chlorinated and fluoridated crap that you get from most municipalities. Which, by the way, they even tell you should filter your water. So I'm like watching myself. With good water, my body's going to use it all, absorb it everywhere. It's going to distribute all throughout my body. I'll go pee like 2 times in a day. That's when I know it's good water. Enagic, I've used it. No more than 3 times, okay? Three different ones, okay? Every single one of them, my body hasn't really done a whole lot with it. And you hear a lot of testimony. I'm a big believer in just because, take a sugar pill. And then a person feels, healthy all of a sudden. Well, the big thing now is the cannabis, which is, that stuff is no good for you. It's got all kinds of side effects. Hey, they're healthy now all of a sudden because they're smoking their pot, which that's just their way of trying to get it to be legal and not be prosecuted for harming children and other people. Yeah, these bugs are starting to increase now. I'm out here, right? I don't know what I ate today that would have caused this. I had a lot of arugula and spinach today. I'd like to share with you, what it would have been, because I firmly believe that bugs are attracted to, sugary kind of things. So the Enagic has never done anything good for me. And I really do scrutinize these things. Anything, any kind of filter. I'm big into these things, So there's a lot of, testimonies that they have. Like I said, I think these testimonies are really just more like the pot and a lot of, I've gotten medications for my stuff. If you look at the actual booklet that they give, the numbers are so close for healings with regard to that. It's called the placebo effect. I'm a big believer in it. I really am. It's like it's so close. The numbers of people who are have less symptoms with multiple sclerosis and any of these things. Just look at all of the drug things. And then compared to the placebo effect, it's really close. Come on, man. It's really? So I think it could be placebo, but it's going to wear off. But I have noticed there's good water. If you get your water above 9.0 pH, you're strong. And there's something about the Enagic, because of the way it's manipulated and created, it's just not working in the body. Another issue I have with it is the way that they are compensating people. It's like $4,000 or whatever for one little system. And I've heard them as low as maybe 2,000 or something. It shouldn't cost that much for just a water filtration system. Just for not a water, just a what do you call that? Faucet filter, Don't use pure. I know I used to use pure. It tastes a little bit better. I know though, for me, it's when I get up 9.5, it's something about it. My body just, look at my videos, okay? I talk about when I'm properly hydrated. You can see how hydrated I am right now. I did a lot of water today. Well, not a lot. From what most people would be considered a lot. Probably about 100, over 100 ounces for sure. I'm very happy, of course, all the time. Great day in the market, despite the fact that, I'm not as good on the market against when the market's going up. So our stock market went up a little bit today, and I still, I had a great day, but it wasn't as good as the days that I have when the market's down 200, 300, 400 points. I bet against it more than that. But so you can see how active I was, and you can see it in my face, just look at my skin, and of course the hair color too. So they want you to like go do samplings with people. Oh, that's nice. You're giving free publicity to the company on your time. You see where they're, I mean, if it was really that good, I mean, you would see an immediate effect. You see it in me, you see it, I mean, I felt it in myself when I've used certain waters. Aquafina no, Dasani no, Deer Park no, Zephyr Hills, I haven't had a problem with them for some reason. It's either unchanged to like good with Zephyr Hills. Fiji, hell no. I know they claim it's all good and it's crap, it really is. It's not any better than anything else. They do I love the testing that they do. They take a little dropper. I've seen it. So I'm giving a big thumbs down, and in fact, you could go as far as, I mean, look, I know where to look when it comes to fraud. You're gonna find it pretty much anywhere, but it's obviously Uber, Tesla. I've blown the whistle about Tesla pretty good. I love Tesla though. I mean, I love the bad operated cars. I'm scared of them. I'm not kidding you. Going in Ludicrous, I test drove it. It's scary, man. I ain't messing with that thing. Oh, you can go in chill mode. Come on, I'm not even 40 yet. Can't do that just yet, right? I mean, the big banks, the FDI. I mean, any annuity. I don't care if it's even fixed. It's just the way that they're sold, you guys. They're putting pressure on their reps to sell, and they're ACN. I mean, I mean Dish TV. I'm looking up, around here. Dish, yeah, and then what's the other one? The two big Dish, Dish and the other one, whatever. But I mean, they said, oh well, we're going to give you this much residual, and we're going to give you this much for every account you open. They're none of the AGs like that in the country, so they went after all that stuff. So when you're giving these incentives to open accounts, you see some stuff going on. It's a company that started with an S, Spectrum. Yeah, I've seen them. Oh, I mean, look at the cars people are working on, and of course, houses, quotes, tearing down trees, whatever. I mean, it's just all kinds of stuff. But if you really look around, you're going to find a lot of extreme misrepresentations with Enagic. Anyway, it's out there now. You heard from me. Any questions that you have, I'm here for you. And this can be out. So it's going out today, the 4th of June, 2019. You can look back at it, like August, and then December, and then 2020, 2021. You look back at it, and like, oh, Jason was, well, you saw that one. I mean, I talked about all the robo signing before it was even, all these different things, the banks especially. Oh my God, they just really do it up. Sears was a mess. How they were being bought up by a hedge fund company, that was just the oil companies, they have some really funny things. So I'm not, and I'm not into protecting yourself. It's just, I'm just talking about my experience and what I know about what works in my body. 14 minutes. Thank you.